How you doing, guys? Professor EDC with another first impressions video. And what we have here, well, we have the very famous Wee knife company, Arrakis. It's a strange name for a strange knife, and it truly is. But at the same time, I think this is a truly well put together design. Not only that, this is a creative, very creative design. Yes, I know many people have spoken about it, but I just had to take my time with it and try to get to know and understand this. This concept and what its creator Elijah Isham had in mind, or just try to get a gist of his thought pattern, because that's just really interesting, at least for me, in this over flooded market of generic knives. Yeah, it is the golden age of knives, but at the same time, it's like the golden era of communications, right? And at the same time, in no other period of time has there been so much misinformation out there. And so, well, that's just something to think about. But in this case, this design has just a lot of things going on. First of all, very nice twilled carbon fiber. And then this titanium, this rose gold titanium, as it's called. I really, really love this combination. Better than the others, really. And it's just like two pieces coming together, like a face coming together. And man, do we need more designers like Elijah? Rest in peace. And the blade, now this is as you can see, a skeletonized model. And of course, before the this design came the eschaton. The eschaton was even a weirder, a stranger design, even more than this one, than the Arrakis. By the way, the Arrakis is taken from the book Dune, and had he gone into the world of Dune, he might have had a tool, a weapon like this. I absolutely believe so. It's like I said about, oh, and I forgot to bring that one in, about the Todd Begg knives. Well, their designs remind me of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, or about Captain Nemo, and that book. Just a lot of thoughts came into my mind when talking about this, and it is because it's a special knife. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not a knife for everyone. It absolutely isn't. But let me just mention M390 steel. The action on this thing is absolutely fabulous. It's just smooth all the way around. In the opening, and the closing. Now you can see even the clip is good looking. In some cases it is uncomfortable or too tight. In my case, it's just perfect. It came perfect. How perfect? Well, a bit tight in the beginning, but nothing really, and it just holds on to the pocket very well. It is well put together. Love the gold tone, more like a bronze tone, and the carbon fiber, the pivot, even the pivot, because it's not absolutely black. It has a bronzy type of color. And then the blade also skeletonized, and I'm not sure what type of blade this is. I look at it and it reminds me more of a Warncliffe than a sheep's foot. So I believe this is more of a of course, a modified Warncliffe. But, and like I said, this is not a knife for everyone. This is a knife for a person who wants to keep on learning, for a person who wants to keep on studying about the knife world, about knife design, about creativity, about this is an artistic design, and you will not hear me say that often. But that is something that Elijah had. You cannot open it with a finger flick because it's just not made for that. But it doesn't need to. And can you EDC this? Of course you can. Absolutely. The ergos are fantastic, at least in my hand. Whether I hold it like this, it's very comfortable, or like this, I choke up to the finger choil and this relief, and it's comfortable all around. And it may not seem so, but don't be tricked by what you're seeing, because this knife is, first of all, light. The action is excellent, and it's solid all around. Of course, I'm not going to pry with this knife. It has a very thin edge, which I absolutely love. The lines on the blade, just have a look at that. And that's a magnificent engineering work done by we. Just incredible work of engineering. Look at that, just a see-through skeletonized folder. I look at it and I want to say so many other things about it, so many other good things about it, because, you know, it's just one of those things that doesn't come along that often, and even less so when Elijah is no longer with us. But I wanted to share this and compare it with other very creative designs. And when we're talking about artistic designs, or out of the box designs, I just have to mention the following. And I did forget, I don't have it near me, the Todd Beggs, any of their designs, but the Bodega or the other small one that I had, But anyways, one of the knives that I want to compare it with, of course, it's going to be the Factor, Winterblade Co. Factor. And compare it in what sense? This is just a comparison in a more artistic kind of way, in a more engineering kind of way. This is a magnificent knife. The first magnetic folder out there, and with that ting, you know, with that Tinkerbell, that just makes it all the more special. So again, uniqueness and creativity is what I'm looking at. Another one, and you might not believe so, but I love the Nightshade. And it's such a good knife, but at the same time, just the design of this, it's a home run for me. And I have the three models. I have the thumb stud opener, the flipper, the spidey hole, and also the mini. So, and it's just such a good model. And yeah, of course, a lot of things are going to depend on who looks at it and how we look at it. But in matters of being creative, in matters of because let me tell you, this edge cuts, and it cuts very, very well. And it's not only a very slicey knife, but it's also a strong blade, because the stock thickness, it's not thin. And I will compare with other knives. So I just wanted to throw this one in because I just love it so much. As the other knives you're going to see here. Another one. I had to put these two together. The Vision R, also by We. Collaboration with Snex. This thing is just another home run. As a matter of fact, all of the other knives that you're going to see here together with the Arrakis are just fantastic. And I'm talking about more than the utilitarian side of things. I'm talking about design. I'm talking about uniqueness and creativity and details that we do not see in generic knives. So the Vision R is one of those. I absolutely believe so. And even though they come from different fathers or different designers, we can see the hand of We right here, can't we? I believe so. So another one that I'm gonna have to throw in there is Sharp by Design Evo Typhoon by Brian Nadeau. How could I not? If it's one of my favorite folders of all time. Just a gorgeous, beautiful design, which I have come to call darkness. And in that sense, you know, when I take a look at my collection and I see these type of knives, and of course I want utilitarian knives as well, because I love using my knives. But when I see these special pieces, when I see these very unique pieces, it gives me so much satisfaction to first of all to be able to acquire one of these pieces, and second of all to keep on learning from these different designs from these different languages of design, because we are here to learn, aren't we? So, and I just have two more to go. Another one is, of course, the Red Horse Hellraiser. Another of my favorite, all-time favorite knives, folders. This thing is pure gold. And talking about gold, well, here we have another pure gold in design. And yeah, just this is a model that we might see in other brands similar, but it's not quite the same. And this one is just a whole different level, and a very, at least for me, it's a very unique pattern, a very flow-through pattern. Talking about flow-through, of course. And another thing, if I remember correctly, I don't recall another skeletonized like this design from any other company. I might be, I will surely, I might be wrong, but I think, of course, the Eschaton. But I think Elia was the first, or one of the first, to throw out there. And what a hit it was. Unfortunately, these are no longer. You might find some. I'm pretty sure you might find some here and there, but they are already discontinued. And man, that shade, it's because of the time of day. But anyways, last but not least, a Jack Wolf. And this is the Jack Wolf Cyborg Jack. And I throw this in because this is one of my favorite Jack Wolf knives. But not only that, this is Ben's new take. This is an absolute different slip joint. This pattern does not exist, or did not exist until Ben Belkin gave life to it. And this is full of creativity, full of design and experience and knowledge. And so is the Elia Isham Eschaton. No, this is not the Eschaton. The oh man, I just forgot the. Oh, I'll just put it in the title of the video. Anyways, it's a great teacher, a great proof of fantastic engineering, very disciplined engineering. Not only that, but a fantastic collaboration and communication between the designer and the maker. And that not all the times comes through. Arrakis, the Wee Arrakis by Elia Isham. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Professor EDC out.